It's Wednesday and had another request for a song, and it's a song you may have heard of, and it's probably one of the most overplayed guitar songs. But anyway, it's called Wonderall by an artist called Oasis, which you may have heard of. Now, it's got some interesting chords in this song. The first thing to say is it's actually on what's called capo 2. So you get this special guitar clamp. Let's see if I've got one here. No, I don't have one on me. But anyway, it's a clamp. You can just Google a picture of it, guitar capo, and you clamp it on number 2, 2nd fret here, if you can see that. And then everything you play will just start from here. So instead of this being the starting point, this is now your starting point. Because I don't have my capo on me, I'm just going to be doing it in the first position, as it's called, instead of the 2nd fret. So the first chord is called an E minor 7. So you can play this chord in a few different ways, but the way that I think sounds best for the song is like this. Okay, so you're playing an E minor with your first 2 fingers. So first finger, 2nd fret, 5th string, so the 2nd thickest one, and then your middle finger, 2nd fret of the 4th string. So that's there. And then if you haven't been playing long, I would just do that chord here. Okay, and if you really haven't been playing long and you're just picking up first time today, I would just do 1 finger there, 2nd fret, 5th string. Keep it as simple as possible. If you have been playing a little bit and you can stretch, you put your 3rd and 4th fingers on the 3rd fret of the 1st and 2nd strings. So the 2 thinnest strings, you have these 2 fingers, 3rd and 4th, on the 3rd fret. Okay? So you're going to be holding these down for every single chord. Yeah? Because that's the way it kind of keeps that kind of that shine over the riff. That shine comes from the G note and the D note being played over the top of the E minor, the G, the D and the A, and then the C in the pre-chorus. Okay, so that's E minor 7. A little bit tricky, so easy, 1 finger, 2nd fret, 5th string. Next stage is 1st and 2nd fingers on the 2nd frets of the 5th and 4th strings, so the 2nd and 3rd thickest ones up the top here. And then most complicated one is really stretching down using your 3rd and 4th fingers on the 3rd frets of the 1st and 2nd strings. Right, let's go to the G chords next. So G chords, holding those 2 down if you can, or maybe you can just hold 1 down, the G, and you're using your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and then your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. So 3rd fret, 2nd finger, thickest string, 1st finger, 2nd fret, 5th string there. Okay. If you want to do an easy G, I forgot about the 3-finger G, you can do that. And then the E minor is just open, no fingers. If you just wanted to play along to the song and you haven't had much experience, you can just play the bottom 3 strings with this down. And just do this. That's pretty much played throughout the whole song. It's only the bass notes that change. Just bear in mind, to play along to the original, you need to be on the 2nd fret with your guitar capo. If you don't have one, just go and get one off Amazon or wherever, the local music shop when they open. Right, so that's the G chord. Next one is called a D sus4 chord. So it's a bit of a funny name, but effectively it's a D chord, so the triangle chord, but you're putting your little finger on the bottom there. Okay? So get your D shape, mentioned it yesterday. First finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string. Middle finger, 2nd fret, 1st string. And then 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 2nd string. Okay? Just like that. So what you're doing is, the reason it's called a sus4, it's kind of tricky to understand if you don't really understand the way chords are made up, but effectively a chord is made up of 3 notes, and when you substitute one of the notes, so that's the sus bit, so you've got a D chord, you're now sussing, substituting effectively, or suspending the 3rd of the chord. So you've got the 1st, 3rd and 5th, and you're substituting the 3rd note. So chords are made up from scales, and the D chord is made up of the 1st, 3rd and 5th notes of the D scale. Okay, and that's D, so that's the 1st note of the scale. D, E, then you've got F sharp. Okay, so that's that one here. So that's the 3rd note. So D is the 1st note of the scale, and then when you play the 3rd note with it and the 5th note, so F sharp and A, D, F sharp and A, whenever you play them together, it just sounds really nice. Same with every scale. If you take the 1st note, the 3rd note and the 5th note, then it will make, you know, most of the chords that you'll be playing. But then if you suspend the 3rd note, so the F sharp, and you play the 4th note in the scale, so D, E, F sharp, G, that's where you play this note instead. So you're keeping the shine, 3rd frets, 1st and 2nd string, and you're putting your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Okie dokie. And then all you have to do for the next chord, which is an even longer name, A7 sus 4. So not only are you changing your A chord to an A7, okay, so if you're building chords again, you are, the A chord is made up of A, E and C sharp, so that's your 1st, 3rd and 5th notes of the A major scale, and then you are adding the 7th note as well, so that would be G, the 7th note of the A scale, then, or the 7th note away from A, so you go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, so that's your note, G, and because it's just a standard 7, it's a G. If it was a major 7th, it would be a G sharp, like that. But anyway, A7, and now you're sussing the 3rd of the scale, so A, B, C sharp, and you're changing the C sharp to a D. But in reality, all you have to do is move this 1st finger up from the D sus4 to 1 string up, and it's called an A7 sus4. Okay? Right, and then the 5th chord in the song is the C add 9. So that's the same as the A7 sus4. So keeping the shine the whole time. 2nd fret of the 4th string, play playing the bottom 5 strings for the A7 sus4, and then if you get your middle finger and put it on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, you have a chord called a C add 9. Right, and then it's talking about a D sus4 over F sharp. And that's where you put your thumb over the 2nd fret of the 6th string, and you play that D7, that D sus4 underneath. Don't worry about that. Right, so there are all your chords. So E minor 7, G. So just notice we're just moving these two. D sus4, and then just move up 1 for the A7 sus4, and then just move your 3rd finger, the C add 9. These are all tricky chords and they will take time to practice if you never played them before. So again, just try and get the shape. Maybe Google the shape if you're not sure from my hand picture, from the video, sorry. And just come on and off the guitar and just practice like that. That's the best way, or the easiest way to get faster at your chord changes. So in terms of the song, rhythm, where it's going to be like this. So it's quite complicated. So dun 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 and that's the same throughout the whole thing. So that will take you from E minor 7 to G to D sus4 to A7 sus4. So E, G, D, A. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. So start with that. Dun, 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 dun. And then you do that dun, 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 again. So dun, 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 dun. So you do that twice. So let's do that, those 3 parts. Dun, dun. That's the first bit. Then you go dun, 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 dun. And then again. Dun, 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 dun. And then you come straight in with dun, 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 dun. If you want to keep it simple, you just play straight on the beat. So the 2 components to practice are really the chord shapes and maybe the chord names as well, and just coming on and off the guitar with the different shapes. If you wanted to keep it simple, you just play those bottom 3 strings with your capo up here. So it sounds like that. Yeah. It's on the 3rd fret, so 1, 2, 3, so then it'd be 1, 2, 3 up here. That's it. And then you practice the rhythm separately, just very slowly. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so that bit you just have to keep repeating it and keep clapping along. When you're listening to the song, so I always recommend just listening to the song as much as you can to really get into it. and then just clap the rhythm that you can hear, okay? And even record yourself clapping just to make sure you're doing it correct. And then take those two components, so the chords and the rhythm separately, and put them together, okay, slowly over time. But again, just keep it simple. Oops. So just on the beat. So they are tricky chords, but with some practice you'll be able to do them. If you wanted to do it in a slightly different way, it won't sound the same, but they are similar chords. You've got E minor, like that, one finger. The G, you could just do the little G, top 3 strings, like that. And then the D, you could try. So first fret, second fret, 3rd string, and then the top 2 there. And then move that finger up for the A. Okay? So they're the different components. So step by step, listen to the song a few times, clap along, then practice each of those chords separately, and then start trying to put them together. So E minor, 7 to G. Just go like that. And keep those 2 down. And then try go G to D sus4, G, but again keeping those 2 down. First time you do it, like hold these down for a while, it's going to ache a bit. But if you keep doing it every day, if it hurts, obviously stop and then just try again the next day. Or if you've got a good pain threshold, power through. And then to the next bit. Okay. So that's it for today. If you've got any song requests, let me know. Obviously like, comment, share however you can. That would be great. And we're doing some online lessons if you would like. And you can reach me at waybridge@g4guitarschools.co.uk or leave a comment down here. And yeah, that's it for today. Okay, good to see you. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.